Have you ever wanted to make or receive WhatsApp voice calls directly from DMLY? With DMLY, you can take WhatsApp calls right from the inbox so your team can communicate with contacts without leaving the conversation. In this video, I'll show you how to enable WhatsApp calling, receive calls, place outbound calls, request call permission, and automatically follow up after calls. Let's get started. Turn on WhatsApp voice calling. First, open your WhatsApp channel setup and go to the Calling tab. If your WhatsApp number hasn't been connected yet, connect it from the Configuration tab first. Under Voice Calling, enable voice calling to turn on WhatsApp business calling for that number. This is what makes the call button available in your DMLY inbox. You can also choose whether to show or hide the call button in the customer's WhatsApp chat. Once you're done, save your settings. You should see a confirmation that your voice calling settings have been updated. Important outbound calling limitations. There is an important difference between receiving and making WhatsApp calls. Inbound calls are free, available globally, and don't require permission. Outbound calls, however, require the contact's permission and are billed per minute by Meta. Also, business-initiated outbound calls are currently not supported from WhatsApp business numbers registered in the United States, Canada, Egypt, Vietnam, or Nigeria. Also, don't forget that contacts can still call those numbers. Place a WhatsApp call. To make a call, open a WhatsApp conversation in the inbox and select the phone icon in the conversation header. The button is labeled Start WhatsApp Call. Before DMLY starts the call, it checks whether the contact has granted call permission. If permission hasn't been granted, DMLY will ask you to send a call permission request first, and the call won't be placed. How call permission works. There are two ways a contact can give you permission to call. First, they can accept a call permission request sent through a DMLY flow. Second, they can call you on WhatsApp. In either case, the permission lasts for 7 days and applies only to the WhatsApp number involved. If the contact grants permission again, the 7-day period starts over. If they decline a permission request, the permission is removed until they grant it again. Receive WhatsApp calls. Receiving calls is much simpler. Inbound WhatsApp calls ring only for team members who have marked themselves as available for calls. You can control your availability using the on-call duty and off-duty toggle in the sidebar. When someone calls, answer the call, and DMLY will show the call status as it connects. The call bar stays available, even if you move around different areas of DMLY during the call. If multiple teammates are available, several people can receive the ringing notification. The first person to answer gets the call, while the others are notified that the call was answered elsewhere. Keep in mind that answering a call does not automatically assign the conversation to you. If you want to own the conversation, you'll need to assign it separately. Request call permission through a flow. If you need to make outbound calls, you can use DMLY's call permission node in a flow. For example, you can ask, "Can our support team call you about your order?" The contact can either accept or decline the request. An accepted response gives you 7 days of call permission and allows the flow to continue through the accepted path. A declined response records the refusal and sends the flow through the declined path. Keep in mind that Meta limits call permission requests to 1 per 24 hours and 2 per 7 days per contact, so avoid repeatedly sending the same request. Automate follow-ups after calls. DMLY can also trigger automations based on call activity. There are 4 call events you can use to start a flow: incoming call, call completed, missed call, and call declined. This means you can automatically follow up after a completed call, respond to a missed call, or take different actions depending on how the call ended. Note: call-triggered flows are skipped for contacts whose bot is paused, the same as inbound messages. Check your calling performance. You can also monitor your calling activity from the overview page. For WhatsApp channels, DMLY provides two call metrics, calls and call answer rate. The call answer rate measures the percentage of all calls that were completed, including outbound calls, missed calls, declined calls, and calls that received no answer. Troubleshooting. If the call button is missing, first make sure you're viewing a WhatsApp conversation. Your WhatsApp number is connected and enable voice calling is turned on. If you just enabled calling and the button still doesn't appear, try saving the number again or reconnecting it. If an outbound call is refused, DMLY will show the reason. It could be that the contact hasn't granted permission, the 7-day permission period has expired, or your WhatsApp number is registered in a country where outbound business calls aren't supported. If the call starts but doesn't connect, it may end with no answer or connection lost. And if a teammate isn't receiving incoming calls, make sure they've marked themselves as available for calls. And that's it. You can enable voice calling, receive calls directly in the inbox, request permission for outbound calls, and even automate follow-ups based on call activity. If you're setting this up for your team, start by enabling inbound calling and making sure your teammates know how to switch their call availability on and off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.